What's up, y'all? Show number 10. We made it to 10 shows. That's 2.5 months. I'm pumped, man. The show's going strong. We're doing all kinds of stuff these days, man. We got artists, we've got independent filmers coming in, we got music, we got so much stuff, and it's all because of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in every single week and liking and sharing, subscribing to the YouTube channel, checking out the past videos. Whew, man. It is so hot in my room right now. My air conditioning's not working, and I can't open up the window or turn the fan on because this bad boy is sensitive. Ain't ya? But I hope everyone's doing awesome. Does it sound good? Tell me in the comments, y'all. Does it sound good? And am I coming through good enough? I see everyone joining the pre-show chat. Thank you so much. We do that to get some people in here. We're up to 16, rocking and rolling. Again, I'm waiting for the comments to make sure we're coming in okay. As soon as you guys tell me we're coming in okay, I can get going with the show. So don't be shy now. All right. You guys are cracking me up over here. So there we go. Sorry, had to make a couple adjustments. So yeah, guys, welcome to Broke B's Distraction Radio Shuffle. This is episode number 10, and I couldn't be more pumped and happy for you guys to be here. We got some awesome artists on the show, some awesome music on the show, and yeah, I think it's time to get started. I'm seeing the all good, loud and clear in North Carolina. That's what I love to hear. We got people from Pittsburgh, North Carolina, Florida. Be safe out there, Bob. And yeah, man, we're national, man. We are all over the East Coast. More guitar, says Dig It Dave. Dig It Dave, my right-hand man, keeping an eye on the chat and making sure things are running smooth, y'all. Give him a nice round of applause, Dig It Dave, for being the man behind the curtain. But without further ado, if you know the show, then you know that I only have a couple of one-liners before I introduce a song. So we're going to get this thing moving. We're up to 20. 20's our mark. Let's hit it. All the way from Erie, moved to North Carolina. You know I'm talking about you, Jerry Gaff. We're going to have you opening the show. I met this guy years ago when I was hosting open mic at the Presque Isle Gallery, which was right down on Presque Isle. And it was an awesome coffee shop, and he would come in and play these songs, man. He had all these really cool slide techniques, and he was just an awesome songwriter and an even more awesome dude. He reached out to me and had a song for us, so we're going to hit you with one of those songs, Smooth Like Butter. So this is Jerry Gaff, ladies and gentlemen. I believe he's either in Asheville or right outside of Asheville. Jerry, are you there? Where are you from? He'll put it in the post here. Jerry Gaff, Gaff, dig it, so we can get it going. His song, Otter Song, is what's going to kick off the show tonight. Here's what he had to say. Summertime, boating, love, things we oughter be doing. That's awesome. We oughter be doing. A little rockabilly song about love on the water. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is Jerry Gaff with Otter Song.
When I woke up this morning and I found you by my side, knew that I must be the luckiest man alive. And then you put your arms around me and sort of whispered in my ear. You said, I love you, baby, just tell me what we're doing here. I knew that I was in trouble, no matter what I said. There really was no answer once you got this in your head. Then you put your arms around me and sort of nibbled on my ear. You said, I love you, baby, let's get the hell on out of here. So when sandwiches and beer. Head out to the harbor till we hit that open water, just to do it what we ought to be doing every day. Just to do it what we ought to be doing every day. Well, I know that there's this island that's been calling out your name, and listening to the voices, girl, is driving you insane. And I'd love to see you swimming all the way you love to swim. Oh, yeah. And I'll sit here in the sunshine, just drink it all in. Reflecting off the water like the starlight in your eyes, and then you put your arms around me. Oh honey, just don't spill my beer. And if you keep on kissing on me, baby, I'll follow you anywhere. And when I wake up in the morning and I find you by my side, know that I must be the luckiest man alive. And I feel that boat a-rocking, just a-riding on the swell. And when you put your arms around me, we'll do a little rocking for ourselves. And when that old alarm clock rings, baby, we won't hear a thing, because we've left it back at home with the TV and the phone, and there ain't no one to find us. We've left the world behind us, out here on the water, just playing like two waters, just to do it what we ought to be doing every day. Just to do it what we ought to be doing every day. Just you and me, baby, out here in the water, playing like two hearts. Yeah, just doing what we ought to be doing every day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Gaff with the Otter song. What we ought to be doing every day. I love it, Jerry. We got some more songs from him for upcoming weeks that he so graciously shared with us, which brings me to my next point, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to grow this show as much as possible, and in doing so, I need content. So if you know anybody in a band, a singer-songwriter, a filmmaker, an actor, musical theater, art, even chefs, man, I'd like to feature some food on the show. Send them my way. Send them to brokeboland@gmail.com, and we can get their stuff on there. We can keep this show rolling. I want to make it more and more interesting. So kind of sky's the limit, honestly, with doing this show. I'm even thinking about starting to take on some sponsors, but I won't make you go through just any old regular commercial. I'm going to ask them if I can film the commercials myself. So the sponsors I take will all be local and all businesses that I actually support. So if you know a business or you're a business owner and you'd like to support the show and get a little bit of stream time, as I like to call it, then again, brokeboland@gmail.com is the way to do it. Thank you all so much for tuning in, liking, and sharing. If you get a chance, after the show, pop over to the YouTube channel. We're going to remind you, Digit'll help me remind you at the end of the show to pop over there, hit the subscribe. I have a playlist of all the the past shows. There's hours of local music on there, and it's just a fun thing to listen to if you're at work or whatever. That's the way to do it. So, yeah, is everyone having a good time? Good time so far? I know Dev Jana is. I know Dev is in Minneapolis right now, and I hope things are calming down out there, and progression is being made. So, with that said, he's going to be on a little later tonight with his band. But up next, we have an older song from an older band, 97. This one is. This is Toy Oyster. They tried to get me with that. Try and say that 5 times fast. This is Toy Oyster, Bleed For Me. They said Toy Oyster formed in 1997. It's an eerie 3-piece with Scott Robinson, Spike, and Rob Krah. So let's hit it, man. This is Toy Oyster, Bleed For Me.
Saying and meaning are often too totally different things. I want you to need me both fully and completely, and prove it by bleeding for me when the walls all come crashing down.
All right, y'all. Toy Oyster with Bleed For Me. That was dope, man. That was all the way back from 97. I just want to also let everyone else know out there, because I see some really awesome people tuning in from out of town, like Miss Lauren O'Brien. I focus a lot on local stuff, but really the show is all about independent music. So it doesn't matter exactly where you're from. I want to have you on the show. If you're an independent artist and oh my God, my mother arrived. Sorry, this live chat's cracking me up. But if you're an independent artist and want to get your stuff out there, shoot it over to me. I take music videos, music, art, really everything, man. This is a really cool platform that I get to do this. And if you guys are new to the show, the way it works is I'm going to pull it down from Facebook as soon as the show's done, and then edit it a little bit so it's a little cleaner, and upload it to YouTube and then reshare it on all the Facebook pages and stuff. So it will be available, but if you try and come back to this link, it won't be there. So yeah, guys, let's keep this thing trucking, because this next dude is a very dear friend of mine, one of my best friends. I can honestly say that. He recorded this song. I mixed it. He's just always got such awesome words to say. Like he doesn't use filler phrases in his songs. A lot of us are guilty of using filler phrases. He's the kind of person who very meticulously dives into every single sentence he says and makes you think about it. And sometimes he's too fast with it and it's gone and you miss the next thing because you're thinking about the last thing he said. But I'm talking about my main man, Mr. Tommy Link. Now, there's another cool thing we're going to be doing with Tommy Link weekly. So I want you guys to watch this and get to know this man, because he does this really cool cartoon series, and it's not all for musicians, but it's got a lot of musician humor in it. And we're going to feature it every week on the show now. We're going to have the first one in just a little bit, but not quite yet. We're going to play one of his songs first, and I'm going to let him talk about his song. But anyway, here, take it away, Tommy. This is Tommy Link talking about his song, My Days Will Not Be Numbered. Let's hear what he had to say about it.
Hi there, I'm Tommy Link. This is Broke B's Distraction Radio Shuffle. Thank you for having me. The song you're about to hear is called My Days Will Not Be Numbered. It's a song about how we, as a people, and I personally, spend a lot of time going from day to day and week to week, waiting for the time off, the days off, the free time, only to find myself trying to do my best to make the best of that time, not to waste it, to try to decide what's the best way to use it. And ultimately, all I want to do is appreciate each day that I have and each moment that I have. And it's something that I need to get better at. And I think a lot of us need to get better at. Giving ourselves time to not worry about things, to get bored, and be creative without trying. And so I don't want my days to be numbered, and I hope you don't either. And you just take things as they come. Hope you enjoy it.
All right, there you guys go. The man with the plan himself, Mr. Tommy Link. I'm not going to distract you any more than I already am. Here it is, Tommy Link. My days will not be numbered.
Sun goes up, the sun goes down, as if I was the one that's turning it around. And it continues with conviction, drawing day and night in delicate depiction. But my day will not be numbered. No, my day will not be numbered. The sun goes up, the sun goes down. It comes and goes, it ebbs and flows without a sound. It leaves me laying in the light, keeps me quiet with the creatures of the night. Where my day will not be numbered. No, my day will not be numbered. The sun goes up, the sun goes down. I'll not be counting days until I'm in the ground, for I'm as here as I can be. Time isn't wasted till it's laying waste to me. For my day be done. No right or wrong to stop the setting of the sun. Oh, my day will not be numbered. No, my day will not be numbered. No, my day will not be numbered. No, my days will not be numbered.
Oh man, Tommy Link, y'all. My days will not be numbered. What a beautiful, powerful song, man. His lyrics are just so dope. I love him. Love you, Tommy. We're gonna hear a little more. We're gonna actually see some art and humor from Tommy Link here in just a little bit. But first, we have our artist of the week. That's right, folks. We have a weekly artist. We show 3 pieces and let them explain it to you. So again, if you know any artists that would like to be featured on the show, man, I need an artist of the week every single week. So our artist this week is the one and only Sarah Brown. Sarah's awesome, man. All you got to do is take one look at her and know she's awesome. Yeah, she's just so cool. I'm going to let her tell you about her piece, and you'll fall in love with her right away. So this is Sarah Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
The other day I was taking a hike in the woods by my house with my neighbor Peggy. She's an herbalist, so she saw some plants she wanted to dig up for her own garden. And I was sitting on a log waiting for her. And then I heard a little rustling in the trees behind me, and I turned around, and it was a family of fisher cats. And there was a mom and 4 babies, and they were running up and down the trees, and they were so cute, like tree otters. And I came home, and I made this painting of a fisher cat because I felt so touched by that magic moment in the forest.
There you go, guys. Our artist of the week, Sarah Brown. We got 2 more pieces throughout the show for you from Sarah. She is just awesome. I don't. We like to talk. You know what I mean? Like, we all have friends, and everyone every now and then lets something bad slip about somebody, or somebody does something bad or screws up. You know, Facebook is a place for loose lips. I've never seen Sarah screw up, man. I don't know anybody who has a bad thing to say about her. So there you go, Sarah. We got a couple more from her coming up this week, or coming up tonight. If you guys get a chance, please share. If you're watching, I'm begging you, please share. I want to get this show out there because it's just good for the community all around. The independent music community, the art community, Erie community as a whole. If you want to send stuff in, send it to brokeboland@gmail.com. You don't have to be local. I like to focus on local, but I'm ready to support anybody I can who is an independent artist on any plane. That being said, if you want to support the show, there are here. Let me post them in the chat. There are a couple ways to do so. I'm on Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. I try and put any money I get back into the show. Obviously, I'm not playing music right now, so this is the only way I'm really making any money. So if you guys can, I know times are tough, donate, tip, whatever. If you can't, totally cool. I understand. I'm broke bowling, for Christ's sakes. But if you can't do that, liking, sharing, and really, even more importantly, going to the YouTube channel and clicking that subscribe button. It only takes a couple minutes, but going and doing that helps grow the show to a much broader audience, and all of these artists get to get their stuff out even more, and who knows what can come from it. So, oh, hey, what's up, Aaron? Sorry, I got distracted because it's Broke B's Distraction Radio Shuffle. So anyway, yeah, guys, if you can support in any way, shape, or form, donations, liking, subscribing, sharing, all that stuff you hear YouTubers say, I get it now. It really takes a second and means so much to me, and honestly, in this case, all the artists, because it just helps push it more. So, I'm all done talking about that stuff. I apologize. I'm going to swing things around for a premiere tonight from a very old friend of mine who hopped on Facebook specifically because of this show and wanting to be a part of it. He's been my producer before. He's been my engineer. The Dirty Pickles cut our second album, Not Quite Kosher, with him. A really good friend of mine, Mr. Slim, Nate Harps, y'all. He showed me this song so long ago, and it has always been in my head ever since he showed this to me. And he doesn't release his songs to the public that often, so this is like kind of a cool exclusive, and I'm really happy that he chose to use this platform for this song, because you guys are going to love this song. You're gonna love it. It's dope. This is what he had to say about it. The song's called Gilligan 2000. It's been a long time since I did this song. Matty B requested this. I think, okay, these are his words, not mine. Sorry, guys. I think, well, now I just screwed it all up. I'm totally lost. There we go. I think what Mr. Broke Boland is doing here is a great thing, and I want to contribute. Thank you, Nate. Despite my extreme social anxiety about sharing my music, if there is anyone who can shatter that shell, it's Matty B. This song is about facing hard forks in the road of life. Now, more than ever, it fits perfectly. I hope everyone stays safe out there. Thanks. I hope you enjoy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to talk anymore. This is Nate Harps with this awesome song, man, Gilligan 2000.
Routine, lose control with a higher gun for a higher song. Make my move.
Dude, Nate Harp's Gilligan 2000, epic is the only words I have for that. Nate, that song is so dope. Now, I can't spill the beans too much, but I do hear that Nate might be working on some new music. I don't know for sure. I don't know when it's coming out, but I do know where he's going to premiere it. Ain't that right? Be sure to keep an ear out for Nate Harps, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing songwriter, an awesome engineer, and just a good friend. So, we're going to move on to our video this week. Oh, I did have a question before we move on to the video this week. I realize that, like, I engage you, I talk, I babble, but I never ask you what I can do to make the show better in your guys' eyes. I know what I can do to make the show better, and I try and do it every week. But what do you guys see? What do you guys want to hear? What are your ideas? What are things that I can do to make the show better? Please send a message to the Broke Bees Distraction Radio Shuffle Facebook page and let me know, you know, because I love doing this, man. It really is helping me fill the void of not playing shows. So it's here to stay, but only if you guys keep tuning in and if we can keep growing it and making it epic. And I don't know, man, I just feel like everyone wins from this. So moving to our video this week, it's my man Matt Texter. It's funny, some weeks I barely know or I don't even know some of the artists that are on, but this week it just so happened that I'm very good friends with most of the artists, so you know I'm pumped that, you know, it's awesome to just share everyone's art and have a place and a platform to do it. But you know, when it's your friends, you get even more stoked because it's like, yes, I know this stuff. And I know that there's a lot of people who don't. So Matt Texter, ladies and gentlemen, with his song, Hank Says It Best. He says, I listen to a lot of Hank Sr. That's Hank Williams Sr., not Junior, not the third, Senior, the man. And as a songwriter, I'm amazed at how well he captured so many emotions and themes. The idea of somebody using a stack of 45s as a breakup letter just felt right. So I wrote it. And what an awesome concept, man. So interesting thing behind this song is I actually recorded this version of the song and filmed this. So, you know, I got some ties to this one. This is Matt Texter, Hank Says It Best. And yeah, I'm proud of this, and Matt should be too, man. This song is just incredible. So check it out.
I'm not much for writing letters. That's the first line that she read. Besides, we both know who says it best. So you can take these old 45s, listen to them one at a time. And when you are through, you know what's been on my mind. 'Cause Hank says it best when we can't find the words, whether it's loving or leaving or just hit the road. Hank says he best when we can't find the words. That's why I left her that letter on the stack of old 45. I don't know if she ever listened to the songs I had left behind. She never liked Hank's sad ones, and I never asked her why. But lately I've been thinking, putting two and two together. Now I know why his heartache songs really got the hurt. Hank says he best when you can't find the words, whether it's loving or leaving or just hitting the road, Hank says he'd miss when you can't find the words. That's why I left her that letter on a stack of old 45s. Well, a simple song has a simple way of speaking simple truth. It can cut to the heart of a murdering man and cause him to be moved. Well, a simple song can show you the face of a loving God, or it can shine a light upon that thing you've been doing wrong. But Hank says he'd miss when you can't find the words, whether it's loving or leaving or just hitting the road. Hank says he'd miss when you can't find the words. That's why I left her that letter on the stack of old 45s. 'Cause Hank says he'd miss when you can't find the words, whether it's loving or leaving or just hitting the road. Hank says he'd miss when you can't find the words. That's why I left her that letter on the stack of old 45.
I'm Matt Texter from Erie, Pennsylvania. Been writing songs for a while, and the song that you just heard is Hank Says It Best. And, well, I think the title says it all. When I was thinking about writing a song about my admiration for Hank Williams, I started to think about how his songs kind of tell lots of different stories, and I thought it'd be interesting if the song incorporated how a breakup letter was left on a stack of Hank Williams 45s. And really, that's where it all came from. I hope you like it. If you do, you can find me on Facebook. That's Facebook/Matt Texter, MATTTEXTER, lots of T's. And you can also just do a search on YouTube and see me there. Thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my dude, Matt Texter, one of the best songwriters in this town, hands down. I was so happy and proud to be a part of that. That was actually filmed in Paca, and actually that was the first music video I ever produced for somebody. So, yeah, I got a lot of stock in that one. I love that dude, and it was just a cool experience, man. That song, though, man, what a cool concept, taking, Hank 45s and leaving them on the table as a love letter, or as a a breakup letter. Good stuff, Matt. Thank you so much for sending that in and us doing that. Oh, where are we at? Oh, man. Okay, cool. So this next artist, it's funny, I actually did a music video with him too, not too long after I did that one with Matt. But sorry, I'm reading your guys' comments. Yeah, that song was fire. But yeah, this next artist, Eric Oliver is his name, and he's got such a unique style, man. His songwriting is awesome, and he really has this cool way of capturing this wholesomeness, and isn't afraid to open his shell and let you guys know what's going on inside. And that's something that, as a songwriter, I feel like is a really hard thing to do. It's really easy to write just a generic tune or something that sounds cool or has meaning, but you can put it into poetic words. It's really hard to just straight up look inside yourself and tell yourself to everyone, no matter how good or bad it is. But this is a song by Eric Oliver, who is extremely awesome at that, called Think About Her. And even his description of the song, listen to it. It's just so honest. I wrote this song, like many of my songs, about a girl I liked. The difference, this was different though, because this girl liked me back. Except she got mad at me when I put this song online because she thought it was just for her. There are more reasons we're not dating now, but that was one of them. Still one of my favorite songs I've ever written. The bassoon and piano parts were done with my friend Noah Rechtenwald. So right there just tells you how honest he is just by the description of the song. This is the awesome Eric Oliver, Think About Her.
Sometimes I don't know what to say. Will you remind me it's okay? Sometimes I
Man, what a touching song, dude. Eric Oliver, Think About Her. Props to you, man. That song's awesome, man. All your stuff's awesome. Please keep sending stuff in. If you want to hear Eric's past songs that he's played on the show, make sure to go to youtube.com/BrokeBoland, where you can find all of Broke B's Distraction Radio Shuffle shows, all 10 of them. After tomorrow, this one will be up there. All 10 shows will be up there. Click the subscribe button. It means so much to not just getting, the channel going, but I froze up there because we want the channel to be going, because if the channel's going and more people are seeing it, that means all of these awesome local artists from your hometown and indie artists from all over are getting more exposure, and it doesn't hurt you to click subscribe. Not trying to guilt trip you, but do it. So if you can't do it, hit like and just share the hell out of it if you can. Also, if you're feeling a little extra and you want to donate to the show, I'll put the links right here in the chat right now. Those help me out a ton and help me to keep the show running nice and smooth, and pay a couple bills that I can't pay because I can't play right now. So anyway, that was Eric Oliver. Think About Her. Great stuff, man. Again, like I said, Eric does have a couple other songs in past episodes, and I know Dig It shared the link up there for you to go to his Bandcamp and check his stuff out. Make sure to go and support all the artists that were on tonight and all their links and everything. Again, I'm also looking for sponsors. It's got to be local. It's got to be a place that I actually support. And you got to let me come to your place with a camera, because I'm not just going to run a commercial. I'm going to run a commercial that I'm part of and that actually adds to the show. And it's basically the same thing as a musician playing on the show or whatever, because I want to have a fun shout out and not just a time while everyone can go to the bathroom. So, sorry for that rant, guys. But so anyway, I also, if you guys know anyone or you yourself do any form of art, musical theater, music, art, pottery, cook, independent filming, it doesn't matter. Send it my way. Tell people to send it my way. Tag them in a post of the show. To brokeboland@gmail.com. Speaking of art, we're going to move on to our artist of the week. Her second piece this week, Miss Sarah Brown. Sarah Brown, tell us about it.
Police brutality. Police brutality. What more can I say? I saw a police officer kick a young lady who was sitting with her face covered on the curb. He could have walked around her. He could have put her in handcuffs. He could have had someone help him escort her to a police car. But of all the choices he made, he chose to kick her in the face. Well, they tell me it wasn't her face, it was her arm, but I don't really think that's much better. And frankly, I'm still upset about it.
All right, thank you, Sarah. Little social commentary there. I know us in Erie know, but anyone else watching from anywhere else, there was footage during one of the protests of a police officer kicking a girl, and it was tough to watch. Tough subject. I like to touch on that stuff just a little bit in the show. I like to let the artists touch on it all they want, but I'm here to distract, and I know that we don't need to be distracted from that kind of stuff because it's really important to focus on it. However, there's enough places to go to talk about it. But Sarah, I love the picture, and I absolutely appreciate, and I know a lot of us appreciate your words on that one. And good stuff. That was Sarah Brown, ladies and gentlemen. She's got one more piece. But we're moving on to our newest weekly, that's right, I said it, weekly segment of the show. This is Tommy in Tune. Now, you heard Tommy Link earlier talk about his song, and you heard his song, but you also don't know that Tommy is kind of a cartoonist, man, and he rates comics for the Erie Reader. You can find all of these in the Erie Reader, and yeah, man. I mean, if you guys don't know about the Erie Reader, it's just it's a cool read. They focus on a lot of stuff, and it's free. So if you see an Erie Reader around, grab it. But this is Tommy in Tune is what he calls this, and he's got a whole slew of these. So we're gonna get them every week. But let's start. There's 3 panels to this one. I'm gonna kind of show them accordingly, and yeah. So Tommy, take it away with Tommy in Tune. All right, man. Tommy in Tune. Check 1, check 2, check. Boom! We get it. We've all been there every time. Yeah, we're going to actually do this, and hopefully Tommy will actually do some commentary for his cartoons in the future. But we will have a new Tommy in Tune next week. So make sure to, to tune right into that. Again, the next guy, oh man, Northbound Soul. Been a regular on the show since I started. Great songwriter, man. This is his song City Lights, and this is what he had to say about it. City Lights, he says, my EP is a 4-song story. This is the second song. It's about being okay to leave a situation where you feel unsafe or uncomfortable, and things will work out. I think when I wrote this part, I had the idea of a relationship gone bad. I think when I wrote this part, I had the idea of a relationship gone bad and feeling stuck in it. But once over, you can look back and feel a sense of freedom. It's difficult to look inwards when you're in the middle of it. Yeah, that's true. We definitely all know that, man. There's that sigh of relief once you get out of a relationship, be it toxic or just not the time to be with one another. I love Northbound Soul, man. Great songwriter. Here's a song, City Lights. I apologize.
Nothing seems clear. Gotta get myself out of here. The world is changing, and she's praying for a way out of here. Got her car all packed. There's no looking back. Just dust in the rear view. No direction to go. Gotta get on the road and away from here. When those city lights fade from her sight, yeah, she knows she'll be alright. bed at night, wondering if she chose right, or if she should have stayed. And hours that the alarm clock rings, wondering what the morning will bring. Another sleepless night again. And as the morning breaks, the sun hits the sky. Yes, she knows she'll be alright. She no longer calls for him in her restless sleep. Yes, she knows she'll be alright. When those city lights fade from her sight, yeah, she knows she'll be alright. No longer calls for him in her restless sleep. Yeah, she knows she'll be alright.
All right, y'all. That was Northbound Soul, City Lights. And like Mike just said in the comments, if you like what he's doing, visit the website and follow him on social media, northboundsoul.com. That was City Lights. Mike, great song, man. Always bringing it. Every song you've brought me has been awesome. I can't wait for this 4-song EP that's coming out. He says it's a story, and that was the second song of the story. So it'll be nice to hear all 4 songs and hear the full story. So yeah, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in, man. I just have so much damn fun with this. It's the same as being on stage and playing for y'all, but a little less sweaty. Although I will say it's hot as hell in here. So I got all these lights on me, like look at, they're all over me. But yeah, man, again, I'm going to... thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. But yeah, actually, Mike Miller, I'm going to tell you this. I'm always looking for content, and that includes photography. If you have any cool pictures you want to send me, send them. And if you can, do a little audio recording of you talking about the picture, little description or whatever that I can play while the picture's showing. Actually, that's good, man. We got to start bringing in more photography to this. So yeah, guys, again, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, all the stuff. I hate to sound like a broken record, but it's part of the show. You know what I mean? If you guys can tip or donate, that always helps out. But, in general, this show is really keeping me together through a lot of this and, giving me something new to focus on. And the best part about it is it's not really about me. It's about promoting my friends, my family, and the music community, and just the music and arts community as a whole. And honestly, the community, man, like it's just so important to remind people that there are a lot of people working really hard to do really cool things that are, we don't get much from them. We're doing them because we love them and we want to share our art. And you guys watching right now are the ones we want to share it with, and even more. So the more you share the show, the more everyone's stuff gets out, and just it's so good for everybody. And I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for sending stuff in and for tuning in, because I may have gone crazy if I didn't start this show, but I really want to keep doing this show. So yeah, please keep sending stuff in, donate if you can, but sharing is the most important thing. Sharing is caring. Subscribing is even better. All right, we're getting to the nitty gritty here, guys. Only a couple things left. So you saw Dev in the comments a little bit ago. Dev is from Erie. He was actually a very important person in my life. He was the one and only guitar player I ever had. I went to him when I was 15 years old and took lessons for about a half a year, maybe a year. I'm not sure. But he was so cool to me and such a memorable figure in my life. And has, we've reconnected since, and he's still just doing awesome music and awesome stuff. So he's since moved to Minneapolis, so you can only imagine what life's like what life has been like for him out there. We wish you the best, man. We know it's hell. Like I said before, I hope things are progressing. I hope everyone's just making the changes necessary and keeping it as cool as possible, although I understand sometimes you got to stand out, scream and shout to get what you want. But this is his band, Nomothetic, from Minneapolis. I'm assuming. He didn't tell me to say that, but I'm pretty sure they're from Minneapolis. Nomothetic with their song We the People. Here's what he had to say. This is a new track, We the People, from our last show prior to the crazy spread of COVID-19. It was Valentine's Day. This is a new song that we've recorded, but will be released soon. So this isn't even released yet. There's a live video of them playing it. Hasn't been released off their new EP that is being mixed now. So ladies and gentlemen, Nomothetic with We the People.
Some more CDs and buttons and stereos and things. We got holograms. Kids will love them. Yeah, alright. This is a brand new track off of an album coming up untitled.
All right, y'all, that was Nomothetic with We the People. Dev Jana on guitar from Erie, PA. They are all the way out in Minneapolis. Killer stuff, guys. Love the vibe. Love the mix between like the rock, funk, jazz, rap, hip-hop kind of thing going on. Killer. Actually, when you guys get done mixing that, shoot it over, man. It'd be cool to actually, you know, maybe do a soft premiere on the show. But you guys can check out their Facebook page. It's the pinned comment all the way on the bottom right now. I'm going to unpin it here in just a second once I can find it. But check it out, and it's gone. We're almost there, guys. It's almost the end of the show. I want to, again, say huge thanks to Digga Dave. He's the one posting all the links. He's kind of the co-pilot here, and show means a lot, or he means a lot to the show. So, yeah, thank you, Dev. So we're gonna go to Sarah Brown's, or Sarah Brown, our artist of the week, her third and final piece, and I'm gonna let her take it away.
Soul Desert. I was lost and loveless in your soul desert. I was packed and kicking to your alien land. I was lost and loveless in your soul desert. I was packed and kicking to your alien land. And then I wanna know what to be. And then I wanna know what to be. And I'll just watch you, 'cause being is just too hard for me. This art was based off of the song Soul Desert by Julian Cope. It's from his album from the 90s called Jehovah Kill, which has been one of my favorite albums for over 20 years. You should give it a listen if you have time.
Sarah Brown, ladies and gentlemen, she's so cool. Yeah, make sure to check her art out. Good stuff. I love the use of ghosts. Like, she does all her art in like these cool little ghosts. Very cool stuff. So guys, this brings us to our last song, but don't go nowhere because it is a good one, and I gotta say goodbye to y'all. So don't be tuning out now, slackers. Just kidding. Please stay. I'm begging you. But this next song is by Grayscape. He did a really cool time-lapse song for Dig It Dave a couple shows ago, and his music's really awesome. In fact, I'm gonna try my best to read what all he sent me. I said short description, and he laughed at me. So, I messed my lights up. Nope, now they're just done for. There we go. So this is Grayscape with the song Maggot. I love the title. He says, never let a good crisis go to waste. The maggot was a response to years of abuse. Instead of letting it destroy me, I embraced the words being shot my way. I owned them. Jessie 9 volts heard something more to the song. When I heard her sing the additional parts, I knew the song was complete after 3 years in the making. We recorded Jess's parts under the worst possible circumstances. We were rushed, conditions were terrible, and yet we powered through the hellish session in 1 or 2 takes. Our lives were collapsing around us. Within months, not only the chapter of what we knew of our time over, the book had ended and was thrown in the world of shit that is 2020. As I've done my entire life, I keep on keeping on making music, making art. 28 years of powering through multiple near deaths, heartbreak, and infinite disappointment. Music and art music and art let me get the negative out, and what remains of the song we can both be proud of. Sometimes I'm a maggot, sometimes I'm an angel. Both are all right with me. Sorry guys, that was my bad. I made a misprint and it totally threw me off. But yeah, Grayscape, awesome supporter of the show and just killer stuff. Wait till you hear this. This is like, I like saving these songs for last because they require a little bit more thought. As far as it's not all about the lyrics, but thinking of all the things going on. So just listen to this song. I'm curious to hear you guys' response to it. I love it. Dude. Grayscape, Maggot. Check out the link. It's right at the bottom of the feed. That was killer, dude. That was so dope. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It always means the world to me and all the artists that are on the show. If you want to check out past shows, go to youtube.com/BrokeBolin. This one will be up there tomorrow. Those of you who were on the show tonight, don't worry. I'm going to send a link to the group chat once it's on YouTube, and you guys can share it away. If anybody or everybody who was on the show tonight or who watched the show tonight can hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel, man, it just means so much to me. It's pretty much the only thing I do. You're not going to get spammed. You're just going to see the show pop up from time to time. That helps a lot, not just to help the channel grow, but to help the channel grow, because once the channel grows, everybody's stuff gets out there more and more, and it just brings a wider audience. Liking and sharing is awesome, and if you guys have a couple bucks to donate for me to keep the show running, would be awesome too, you know. The links are everywhere. I'm PayPal brokeboland@gmail.com, Venmo brokeboland, and Cash App #brokeboland. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm always looking for content. Tell everyone you can who does stuff. If you're an independent artist, you don't have to be local. I like local, but it doesn't have to be local. If you're an independent artist in any form of art, music, photography, painting, cook, culinary art, why not? Anything, man. Short films. Get it to me. brokeboland@gmail.com. Let's make this show as dope as we can be and get as much content as possible. Thank you all so much for sending me your stuff today, all the artists we had. And thank you, obviously, to everybody who watched. I hope you have an awesome night. We'll take you out with my song. This is a song I wrote called Rock and Roll Song. See you on the flip, guys. Thank you so much.